Hi, Brooke. I'm sorry that you weren't feeling well when you're trying to get this done. I'm very confused, though, because you're writing this like a paper. I mean, you're writing a paper, and it's a presentation with a very specific format. There's a video explaining it. There's an example. There's samples for you. There's all kinds of stuff, and so I'm very confused as to why this is what you're turning into me. It also really doesn't meet the requirements. So, because I kind of looked through this, and I don't know why you're focusing in on the bet, the who can come up with the best story. I believe I told you when you chose the topic to be careful not to focus on that. So really what this project needs to be about is Lord Byron himself, the type of writing he did, his beliefs, and then how that influenced Mary Shelley in her writing of Frankenstein. Not just the fact that he said, hey, let's have this contest, but it's his writing and those types of things. That's the important thing that you need to be focusing on. So most of this needs to go anyway. You need to be setting up your project with describing the ancestor. You're going to talk about Byron himself. You're going to talk about his writings and the like what his writing style was like, what he believed in, what his the commentary he was making with his writing. There's even something called a Byronic hero. Make sure that you know what that is. Make sure that you explain it. Once you've gotten all that information about Byron, then I think it's going to be easier for you to create the last part of the project, which is the identify and analyze the offspring, which are supposed to be finding specific things in the book in Frankenstein that you can say, oh, this is, very similar to what Byron believes X, Y, Z, or this is similar to how Byron wrote this part of this book, or whatever it might be. Don't forget you have so then the validating the influence is easy. That's the middle section, because she knew him, right? So I would suggest that you get a first full draft of your project together, make an appointment to come see me with it so I can take a look at it and give you some more feedback. That way it's going to help you, because I really want you to do well in the class. I want you to do well on this project, but I can't really help you from what you've given me here. I have posted a video in the announcements that talks about the issues students tend to run into with this project, so make sure you watch that. And I would go back to all the materials that I provided for you in learning materials underneath the project to go back over that to help you get an idea of how the project should be formatted, how in-depth each section should be, etc. If you have any questions or need some additional assistance, make sure you get a hold of me.